Jim, a point on the road, but I suppose based on possession and chances, you're probably quite disappointed not to get all three.
Yeah, frustrating afternoon. There's no two ways about it. The goals we conceded were both dreadful from our perspective. There has been a lot of change and a lot of forced change in the back four unit, but no, I'm not having that. Particularly the second. It's something we did a couple of times last week, nicking it off Robbo when he's got his back to goal rather than set it quickly. And you got a 2-on-1 on the halfway line. Just check the runner, check him. Don't let him run onto it. If you take a yellow card, it don't matter. There's 2-on-1, no chance. I think that was our only attack of the second half. Not being derogatory to them, they had the moments in the game, but I think that was their only chance of the second half. And it feels like a couple of points dropped for sure. But you've also got to praise the character of the boys. Again, Nico's come on. Again, he's impacted really well. There's a great little bit of movement. Kept himself onside and finished really well. Going back to it as well, I think I need to talk about that. The first goal. It's the first contact and a double contact from Dion and put him in. It's I don't think we could concede a worse goal than the first one either. Really poor from us. Like you say, a frustrating afternoon. We weren't aggressive enough in the box either. A lot of set pieces. We could be doing them for a week. We've got 6'3", 6'4", 6'2", 6'3". We don't even look like we're going to score. And then when we do get good delivery in from general play, set pieces, we're just not aggressive enough in them moments, or we weren't until late on to go and score a goal. It's a sickening watch when you keep watching the ball flash across the face of goal and no one there for a tap in. You get 5, 10, 15 of them a season, and we've got to start doing it. It's not through the want of communicating it. We get our wingers in good areas and good attacking phases again and again and again, where they're going to put them sort of deliveries in, and the opposite one and the centre forward, even the 10 or the 8, they've got to die to get on the end of them. Because they're goals. They're simple goals.
I suppose you look at the game yourself, and like you say, lots of chances, lots of possession, lots of crosses to the box. Do you put that down to not being in the right position or lack of aggression? What's the one you're going to pin it on?
Yeah, I want to say lack of aggression. I am. It's position as well, isn't it? They're not in the right place because they're not being aggressive enough. You've got to commit to those back stick tap-ins, get in front of your man. But to be fair as well, we've had a lot of chances as well, and a lot of good chances where we have got in front of our man. We have got in the right area. We've just not had that bit of quality in the final moment. If you isolate the two defensive mistakes, I don't think we've had to deal with too much. It looked like we've had a goal chalked off when he was yard onside as well. Robbo, it wouldn't be the first time we've been done by one of them at Harbour. He was 6 yards onside. A young official. It didn't look right to me. Robbo's took that really well. But look, it's football, we'll roll with it. We've got a big game Tuesday and we've got to get ready for it.
I think you touched on it, but obviously we have done this in a few games, but credit to the lads that have come on, combined well at the end. Lovely cross and a tap in to rescue a point in a game. Yeah,
fantastic from Nico. And I think, look, to be fair, I think Cliffy's had one just before that, where he was in on goal as last man. And like I said to him with the goal, I'd want no one else arriving on it, to be honest with you, and I'd back him to score the one before. So he got his sighter in, safe from the keeper, but yeah, great little bit of movement from Nico, double movement, got his body in. Fantastic ball by Dan Lalor. Great pick out, great finish. A great moment. Just frustrating we ain't coming away with 3 points, but look, we very nearly came away with one, so we'll take it.
Finally at home, week on Saturday, but before then, quick turnaround. Very tough place to go midweek, Kettering, so I suppose you're going to be working very, very hard to make sure you're where you need to be for that.
Yeah, it's a tough game. Speaking about that, to be fair, I do think the league needs to have a serious look at themselves and a think about that, because the side we're playing are not playing on the Tuesday night before an FA Cup game. Ultimately with their teams, they should want us to go well, and dropping a fixture in for both of us. I mean, it doesn't affect Kettering so much because they're playing Corn, who are also have an FA Cup game because they won 8-0 the other week in the FA Cup. But us, it's putting us as a disadvantage to Alfreton, who ain't got a game. You know, it's bizarre. I've actually seen games in the third and fourth qualifiers called off by the league to give their side the best chance of winning. Sorry. Yeah, I've actually seen games called off by the league in the third and fourth qualifier to give our league sides a better chance of winning. So to drop a game in at this stage before an FA Cup game seems crazy. It gives us a worse chance of winning. But I did want to speak about that because I think they should be held accountable, like I will if we don't win the games. But yeah, look, focus on Tuesday. What do? We get home tonight, we have a drive home, we have a chat, we'll watch the game back tonight first thing, we'll put a video together, we'll put it to the players. That'll be our post-match, then we'll try and get the pre-match done for Tuesday morning. What we've got on Kettering, really difficult fixture, a massive club at the level, some fantastic talent, players. It's a tough challenge. It's a tough challenge, but that's why we do it, isn't it?